Hello everyone, so today I'll be going over a lesson on a key concept. We know that one of the most important things is volume, and it's important for a number of reasons, but one of them is this. Volume precedes price, which basically means that volume is a predictor. It can be used to predict. All right, so it predicts. Volume is a prediction. It has predictive capability. All right, which is, you know how important that is in trading. So this concept is similar to other concepts like momentum, where there's going to be a turn. Momentum helps you predict a turning point because momentum typically slows down and turns around prior to an actual price turn. So that's also very important that, price slows down before it turns around, which is another way of saying that the momentum turns first and then price follows. Well, similar to that, volume is a predictive indicator for price. And I'm going to show how that is done using an indicator that everybody has called OBV. But how it's used correctly, not the way you see it on YouTube, which is, well, first let me show how it's used incorrectly. So what you'll see in most folks is, okay, they see price go up and they see OBV go up. And they see OBV go up. And what they'll say is this is confirming price, right? So they'll, what you'll see is OBV confirming price. And this is not really how it's, I don't really think this is the main benefit at all. It's not about confirming, and it's, yeah, I mean, this is not the best use of it. The best use of it is for predicting price. So what do I mean by that is when Granville, when he looked into OBV, it was a key concept. He found out that it actually precedes price, meaning it makes a higher high before price makes a higher high, or it makes a lower low before price makes a lower low. And he had uncovered this and wrote about it. So I'm going to show how this is important, especially for Wyckoff traders, is that we're always trying to analyze pullbacks to take the position, either springs, upthrust, or 50% back, or any of that, right? So what is going on in the pullbacks? In the pullbacks, you have some type of reaccumulation or redistribution. Now, OBV helps you verify reaccumulation and redistribution because in this distribution or redistribution, the OBV line a lot of the times it's just flat. So it's either flat while it's going up or it has a little bump, and while it's here, it will crack before price does. All right. So what the OBV line is doing this, while price is doing that. So as price turns up here, OBV already has broken. Okay, so this is how OBV is used to determine that there was redistribution during the pullbacks, and it's going to break. While this is in its bear flag or bear wedge or bearish pattern, OBV was just flat and it cracked. All right, and it's basically making a new low, and that happens before this makes a new low. Before price makes a new low, OBV already made that new low. See? So now I'm going to show you some real examples, just on any market. And in fact, I've seen this happen on multiple time frames, including the hourly. So I'll just show it on the hourly. All right. So remember, volume precedes price. Volume. Let me just write it differently. OBV makes a lower low before price makes a lower low, and OBV makes a higher high before price makes a higher high. And this can be used to forecast price making a lower low or higher high in advance. OBV can be used to forecast price making a lower low or higher high in advance. As Wyckoff traders, this is so valuable because Wyckoff traders, what do? You basically look for this, and then price is going in a zone or a trading range of accumulation and distribution. You might be looking to trade the edges. And a lot of times we're waiting for the jump over the creek or the break of ice and a pullback, right? But what if you could analyze this and say whether this was very likely distribution, right? So even when you have a point figure or whatever, for Wyckoff traders, all right, what I do. Yeah, for Wyckoff traders, they can analyze ranges to determine if the range is accumulation or distribution. Why? Because OBV will break first, indicating redistribution, or to the upside, indicating accumulation. Anyway, so I'm going to show this and how this is so valuable for Wyckoff traders to add this to their arsenal. Now, I'm not a fan of all of these indicators, but there's some that are they plug right into Wyckoff. Momentum is one, and OBV is another. It just plugs right in because it can help you identify turning points and identify accumulation and distribution, which is what the purpose of OBV is when it tries to forecast price by determining whether there is accumulation or distribution happening within the range. All right, now we're done with the lesson part. All right, so remember, price is pulling back, OBV basically flat, and then OBV breaking, making a new low before price makes a new low, forecasting that price is going to make a new low. When OBV makes a new low, the idea is price will follow, because volume precedes price. Volume leads price. And why this is important is because it can help you identify trade direction and whether there's distribution going on. And as a Wyckoff trader, that's very helpful, especially in ranges and analyzing ranges. All right, so I'm done with this. Now let's look at examples. So this is just a chart I was looking at, and I'm just going to show some basic example. All right. So we see, all right, it's, by the way, it's not always right, like nothing is, right? So you just have to use it the best you can. And I'm just going to show that. So you can take a look at the uptrend or the downtrend, and we'll do both. All right, maybe I'll just start at the beginning of the chart. Okay, so this is the beginning of the chart. And okay, remember, we're looking at the bearish and bullish formations, like the wedges, the flags, and all of that. All right, so we see a rally go down, and now we see a pullback, right? So you have a rally, and you have a pullback. Now let me ask you something. When the rally goes down, OBV is right here. When the pullback occurs, is OBV making strides up, or is it generally flat? You'll see that after this down rally, the pullback is making an ABC correction, but OBV is flat. Little movement. That's your first indication. All right? Now, as it makes the corrective move, you have this reversal bar here. On this reversal bar, actually even before it, the base in OBV broke. You see the red? It's very clear that it's breaking. It's breaking below this low, which is tied to the down rally low. So down rally low is right here. Price is going up and correcting, while OBV is basing and flat, and here makes a new low, a clear new low, a very clear new low, while OBV right here shifts. While price shifts here within the range, OBV already broke. See how the low? How made a new low? And that low is below the OBV for the rally, telling you that price is going to break the rally low, because OBV broke the OBV associated with that rally low. As this point gets taken out, we hypothesize that price will take out this low as well, because the OBV has taken out the corresponding low. Price will follow. So this is how volume precedes price, and this is the real main function of, or the main benefit of OBV, the predictive function, because that is why Granville was, that's why he was so, I don't know what the word is, but it was a major discovery, right? That volume precedes price. And it does, as you can see here, it cracked, right? While this was redistributing, volume cracked. If this was accumulation, do you think this OBV volume would have been sideways? No. If this was accumulation, it would have been moving up, but it's flat, right? The volume is flat, and that's why it cracks so easily, making a new low, showing that this not accumulation is actually redistribution. Okay, and then it takes out its low. After that, we have buying activity, like right here, which pushes this thing up, and then once again, the flatness of OBV. It does dip here, but generally it's flat. That flatness is really important because it shows that the range is some type of accumulation or distribution structure, and it's not really doing anything. And after that, you want to see the confirmation by a new high or a new low. So over here, I mean, it goes up, but it doesn't take out that high. So you see the line colors, all of that. I know it's going up. I know that this is reaccumulation, right? Because of the flatness. It would have been great if it took out the high, but it didn't. It's not perfect, all right? Then after that, the absorption was going on, and here it actually forecasted a break before about 3 bars before the break. Look right here. And then the final up move was predicted right here on this bar. Within this thing right here, this little consolidation, it predicted that it's going to attempt a new high. That at least it's going to go up. And you see that it goes higher first. It's flat and it moves up, breaks out, new high, while price just has one reversal bar. You see, price only has one reversal bar, but OBV is already broken out. While price is in pullback mode, OBV is in breakout mode. So pullback, and OBV is already going up. And then, you know, it attempts the high and makes a new high right there. And that's it. Now we'll examine it on the downside. And I'm just looking at the latest market. Nothing here is cherry picked. I don't need to do any of that. All right. So we have a rally down. See the rally, RLY. Now it's going to pull back. Now it's going to pull back, and it like just goes. But here OBV did not move fast enough, which is fine. It's not going to get it every time. It did not move fast enough to break the low prior to price. Okay. It wasn't as fast as over here or somewhere in the back, right here. Here it was very fast. Okay, so next rally, pull back, and what do we have? We have redistribution going on. You want to look at the flatness. It's flat, right? So rally down, price is dancing, you know, consolidating and all of that, while OBV is generally flat. That's very important because it means that there's no buying activity. If there was buying activity, OBV would be going up because it sums up the volume, right? So it's flat, very important during the pullbacks after a rally that's flat. That's already giving me a hint that this shit is going to break. Now, as it's doing the bear pullback, right there, guess what? It's broken. It makes a new low. OBV is making that low while the price is making a pullback reversal. OBV already made that low, predicting that price is going to take out this low. It's going to take out the OBV low associated with the down rally low, because the OBV low here is lower than that down rally low, as indicated by the red. You see? So OBV pull back. Price pulls back, right? Price is pulling back, and OBV breaking, making a new low. Even though price is just pulling back, it hasn't made that new low. OBV's made the low, predicting price is also gonna make the low below the prior low at the rally. Bang, that's what happens. So I gave you another example. Now I'm going to give you another example. After this rally, what do we have? We have more pullbacks, right? 1 pullback, 2 pullback, 3 pullback. This pullback, this pullback, this pullback. First, you have to identify the low associated with the rally. So it's right here. This is the low associated with the rally. This is the low associated with the rally. Then I want to clearly see base. Base that shows me that the bulls are not rallying. Bulls are just, I don't know what the hell. They're basically redistribution. There's redistribution. It's all garbage over here. All right. Because if it was real accumulation, do you think OBV would be flat? Would OBV be flat, or would it be moving upward because the volume of the green bars would be adding, it would be summing up, moving the OBV higher? But if it's not moving higher, if it's basing out, even though price is going higher, it means there's nothing, no value, there's no money, there's no accumulation. So basically, it's a bearish pullback. And it also means that if there is, it's being sold, because the selling is making the buying net zero. If they buy 100, they drop 100. If they buy another 100, drop another 100. So you see this rally, and then pull back. What's going on with OBV? Flat. As the reversal occurs here or here, one of these reversal bars, OBV goes red and clearly takes out the low. Clearly, I want a clear break of the low. Right there. That low is associated with OBV all the way here, which is a clear break of the OBV low, predicting that price is going to take out the rally low. It's going to take out the rally low. Volume moves before price. It made the lower low, which is a clear lower low, while OBV, price just did a reversal bar. Price had a pullback. It did a reversal. When it did the reversal, OBV was already lower. It's already lower, clearly lower, telling you that price is going to break this rally low, very likely with another rally coming soon. All right, so this is how you use OBV, and this is the main way to use OBV, meaning this is what Granville discovered, that OBV precedes price, it predicts price, it leads price, because OBV makes a higher high before price makes a higher high, and makes a lower low before price makes a lower low. And the key indications is that when you have pullbacks, bearish pullbacks or bullish pullbacks, these formations, when they have flat OBV, they identify reaccumulation or redistribution, because they have no significant volume associated with them. And then during the reversal, OBV easily makes a new low or a new high before price makes a new low or a new high, indicating that price is going to follow. All right, so this is the hourly chart, this is the ES, this is the latest market, and now, right now, we have this buying activity, and then this buying activity. We have this rally. Price is good. Price pulling back now. So I mean, I'm going to be looking for most likely long side trades, right? Until we start rallying down. But right now we're rallying up on good volume. And you see the money come in. The OBV is going up like that. Just wait for a pullback. It's going to hold, flatten out a little bit while price, just does the typical ABC pullback, and then we'll see if OBV is right again in terms of it breaking out before price breaks out. All right, you can add this if you're a white collar trader. You can add this. It's on all platforms. There's no special, nothing special. You can add this very easily. All platforms, and just start looking at the bases. Just start looking at the bases after a rally to see if they're flat, and then see if OBV breaks out prior to price breaking out. You can practice this. All right, that's all, folks. Take care. Bye.